Hey everybody, Groggy D, how you doing today? Hey everybody, thank you very much. Appreciate the comments. How y'all doing today? Just chilling here. Well, chilling is a hard one to say at 7 o'clock p.m. on a very warm summer day in Florida, southern Florida to boot. We are hit with some very hot weather lately, and you know, it's hot indoors, of all things. My air conditioner is working okay, but I keep it on a energy conserving mode, which just kind of keeps everything in a nice. It's got to be over 75 in here, even though I've got it down to set to 71. So we're just kind of warm these days, hanging around in my house, and not much to relate fireworks wise. I looking forward to the 4th. We'll probably be working, so I won't be doing much fireworks. It depends, but I really don't have a big plan on what to get, anything to buy. I've got some money I'm probably going to have, but I'm just winging it this year. It's kind of winging my life as it goes, you know. I work 2 jobs. In the daytime, I go in at 10 o'clock at a place where I make pizza dough and pizza sauce. That's what I do. It takes most of my shift, and then I do some cleaning of places, and I, you know, and then at night, 2 nights a week, sometimes right after my shift, I have a nighttime shift washing dishes at Texas Roadhouse. So that's what I've been doing lately, and it's good to see people here. Hello, everybody. So it's just sort of a lazy summer day. Hey, you know, up north, summertime when the warm weather would start popping up was always some of my favorite times. I lived in New York State where it was hardly ever warm, and when it was warm, it was too warm. So you know how it goes, you know. I'm 57 years old, and I was thinking about this song by Seals and Croft called Summer Breeze. If you ever heard that song, I've got a memory of that. I don't know if this was before or after my parents' divorce, but I used to go to summer camp. I was going to this one that was overnight, and an overnight camp. It wasn't a day camp, but we'd stay there for about a week. And I can remember, I don't know if it was like in the afternoon or something, but that song came on the radio. You know, there's always the radio playing, and it was not a new song by any means. That song came out in 72, so we had to be in the 77, 78, maybe even 79 time. I was probably about 10 years old or so maybe 77. And I just remember having this first feeling of like bliss, you know. It's like I hadn't even smoked weed yet, and yet I hadn't even had a drink of alcohol. And I just remember like this was the first time that I had ever like felt like despite all of my troubles in life, there was still like this warmth all of a sudden, this nice weather, you know, just being outdoors at a camp. I think, you know, I remember we used to get a time to go to a canteen, which was, they had like snacks and candy. Thank you. And we could spend whatever money we had allotted to us by our parents. We could go and kind of get a few things and eat it, and I kind of associate that song "Summer Breeze" by Seals and Croft as just a memory of here I am having one minute of peacefulness while just my life was unfolding at the time. Very young person, like 10 or 11 years old, and so here I am, 57 now, and a lot has happened in my life since then, and I go back to this year, early in the year, had a meltdown where I was just fed up with my life and decided to end my 26-year career at a movie theater I was working at with a fit of rage and anger against 4 people at 4 different occasions. And it kind of set my life on a strange, humble rebirth. Looking for a job all of a sudden, and I decided to, in February, decided to start going to church, and it really didn't last long, but I got a lot out of it. Recently I decided to stop going to church just because I felt like there was a lot of demands. I put a lot of demands on myself, is what it is. I want to, I'm an overachiever, and at both of these jobs that I have now, I'm far from overachieving anything. And then same thing at church, and just facing the crowd. It wasn't even a crowd there. It was a pretty close-knit church, and people loved me, and they gave me a lot of attention. But I just couldn't, just didn't feel like I was really doing enough. I didn't feel like I was preaching the gospel enough and stuff like that. So I just kind of stopped going. Hopefully I'll go back. I got sober, clean, and that's still been happening. I still haven't smoked any weed. I was a big weed smoker. Stopped drinking heavily quite a while back when I started losing weight. But I used pot and alcohol mainly. Occasionally drop a little LSD to try to find something close to the bliss I felt that day in the 70s listening to Summer Breeze. It just never really happened, and my music started in the 90s with my good friends. Shout out to Tractor Shotgun and the boys in the band. These guys